Well, I tell you, this 24/7 here in Salina, it's a busy place. Its fuel prices are about $1 cheaper, and about 95 cents cheaper a gallon versus all 3 truck stops around it. So that's probably why it's a busy place, but it's a very busy place. We're in Salina, Kansas now. We've topped our fuel tanks off, and we're going to proceed to our destination in Nebraska there. It's kind of funny. We go, you know, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and then we jump back over into Nebraska. I don't like taking the what was it, Highway 75 or 77? 75 up through Nebraska to get to Dakota City. I'd rather just jump over to Interstate 29 and take that route. It seems to always go a little smoother. It's not as rough. I kept thinking while we were there and while I was paying for fuel, getting fuel, the whole works, that man, I'm forgetting something. And of course I did forget something. I was going to top the reefer tank off too. That way it's plumb full. That way the next 330, 340 miles are crystal clear. We don't have to stop for nothing big other than potty breaks, and we could just pull in there, but I forgot. So we're going to have to stop. We're stopped somewhere in Iowa probably and top off that fuel tank on the trailer. That way when we take it in here up here to Dakota City, it's nice and full or almost full, and they will be nice and happy. Imagine trying to lay bricks on that building. Pretty cool though. By the time we get closer to home, I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't want to stop and put fuel in that reefer. It's got to be above 3/4 of a tank, or 3/4 of a tank or above. So we're going to stop here in Belleville and at the Lovely Loves here and just top it off completely, and then it'll basically still be on full here in 250 miles. I usually, is it open? I think so. I usually try to take the last one all the way at the end, and it wasn't open. Oh, that bit me in the butt. Alright, we got enough room here though. Here we can just pull a U-turn, go back and go to the very first one. I don't like going to the very first one. There's too much attention there. Everybody's walking in and out. I kind of like just being way at the end. You guys hear the squeaking? You ever been hearing that a lot here in the videos? My little wheel here, my churny spinny wheel, suicide knob, this. The bearings are gone. It doesn't spin near as easy as it used to. See? Remember when we first got it, we used it as a spinner? Like, you know, one of those spinner things you can play with. Now there's nothing. It doesn't spin. I gotta get a new one. I'm gonna take it apart just to make sure it doesn't need greased or something, but pretty sure it's just bad. The questions I see in the comments whenever I fill the reefer up: do you pay for it? Or get my money back. What was the other one? How long would it last if you didn't fill it up? It's 98 degrees today. Reefer set at 20. Probably get 3-4 days out of it pretty easily, actually. Actually, I take that back. It matters what the product is that you put in the wagon on how long it's going to actually last. The fuel's going to last. Like, we picked this up in Dodge City, Kansas. It's 42,000 pounds of beef trim. It was not frozen when it got put into the truck. It was pretty fresh when it got put into the truck, into the trailer. And then they bumped that temperature all the way down to 20 degrees. So for 500 miles, I am freezing that product. Will it be frozen in 500 miles? No, it won't be. But it'll be darn cold, because by the time I get up to where the receiver is, they're going to bump that temp up to 28 degrees. See, they don't want it frozen solid. Like, if I was going to leave this on here for a few days, I'm betting they would have it at 28 or somewhere around there. So yeah, it just matters how much, like if you're going to put a frozen bone, just negative 20 ice cream or something into the trailer, well, negative 20. When you haul ice cream, those fuel tanks go down pretty quick during the summer. But if you're going to put a frozen load in here and it was frozen before it got into your trailer, you're usually in pretty good shape for it to last a while. A lot longer than what a person thinks on a good running solid unit. I think the whole 3/4 of a tank or above thing comes from some people dropping their trailers and they just they don't run right, they run poorly, and they suck a lot of fuel. Because usually these guys will have the trailer empty within a day, within that day usually. A lot of times though, I've seen it, you know, down in Topeka, they're set on there all week. I've seen a few other places where that are set on there quite some time. Then your next question is, oh, so the guy who owns your trailer must get paid for storage, right? I have no clue. That's out of my category. Those are questions I don't need to ask and I don't want to know. But I am going to say, safe to say, yes, he's going to get paid for storage if the load sits on his trailer for, you know, more than a day. You guys see that? We just crossed the Nebraska state line out of Kansas into Nebraska. Can you see my steering wheel? Just keep watching it. This isn't okay. This is a state highway. This is a 4-lane state highway. This is not okay, boys. It's alright. If you guys ever see me hanging out over here in the left lane a lot at certain points, that's why. The right lane is just shot. It's hash. It's shot. It's shot. It's no good. There. See? Smoothing out just a little bit, but it's smoother. Although this gentleman right here has asphalt in his trailer, blacktop, you know. Wonder where he's going. You're gonna go to a highway, and you're the kind of highway I like. That's what I really like seeing. You can't beat a good asphalt highway. Where are you going? Let's go see where he's going. I bet he's gonna go somewhere up here. Let's hope he's going somewhere up here. Okay, there's supposed to be a public restroom somewhere around here that they let us truck drivers use. There it is, I found it. So it turns out that wasn't a public restroom. That was an employees only restroom. Luckily, I'm an employee, so I was able to use it. We buzzed through Omaha, Nebraska. We made it through Lincoln, Nebraska. We made it through York, Nebraska. All three of those cities pretty unscathed. Omaha's got a pretty massive, well, what you would think would be massive construction project going on, well, you guessed it, a bridge. That bridge actually needed it though. Not really the bridge, the approaches needed it. The bridge seemed fine to me. But we made it through there, and right now we're just about to jump onto Interstate 29. We're going to run up, probably about 80 miles up Interstate 29, jump back onto it's Highway 20, but you can Interstate 129, I guess a lot of people call it, and go over to Dakota City, Nebraska, drop this trailer off. We have time today, so we're going to grab a hold of an empty trailer, and we're going to drag that back up to the yard. We're going to do all that. And then after all that, I'm going to go home because I have, yeah, you guessed it, one of those most annoying doctor's appointments to go to tomorrow. You guys ever wonder where this guy really learned how to speak English? You know, there's so much drama and everything in trucking right now with the whole you having to learn to speak English before you can do it. And I have questions. You see right there. I have issues because I barely know how to speak English. When I started YouTube, everyone's like, so what do you talk about, you know, to be on YouTube? And I was like, I don't know. I just talk to the camera, and that's about it. Well, what do you know what to say? I don't know. I just say things. And here lately, they don't even come out as actually saying things. They come out as gibberish. And then I usually try to correct it with actually saying really real words, and a lot of times that doesn't go so good for me either. So yes, I question my own capability in speaking the English language. We're only a mile from our delivery. If you remember, when we picked this trailer up, those tandems did not want to slide. So I figured we'd pull into the truck stop here. That way we could fight them here and not hold the line up. got that trailer dropped off. It feels kind of weird being here during the daylight hours. I probably can't remember the last time I was here during the daylight hours. No, I can't. We're gonna swing back straight behind me. We're gonna grab a hold of an empty trailer. We're gonna drag that back up to the yard, get it fueled up. It's gonna be too late to have them wash it out, but we're drop it over in the empty line, and then somebody comes in tomorrow probably. They'll go over, wash it all out, and it'll be ready to load back up with another load. What are you doing?
Seeing how far ahead it got.
Why are we listening to your book?
Yes. He nods, his gaze boring into mine.
Okay, this is not appropriate.
He just... No. I shake my head and take a step backward out of his shadows. But he moves as if he takes the step with me.
This is not appropriate. Can we stop?
I can trust you.
Why is the book not appropriate?
Because I just don't like it. You were saying about the sunrise?
It's pretty.
Have you ever learned to appreciate a beautiful sunset?
Yes, I appreciate sunsets too, except the problem with sunsets is I now have a garage in the back of my house, which is fine. I'm glad I have a garage in the back of my house, but I can't see the sunset very well.
You complain too
No,
much.
I'm not.
Why do you drive so fast?
Because we gotta get you to the doctor, and you will not be rushed.
I will not be rushed.
I know, that's why I gotta go, like a banshee.
You're going out to eat.
I'm getting myself breakfast, yes I am.
That's not part of the equation. If we would just leave our house and go straight down there, that would give me 20 minutes to find the building and to do things in a relaxed manner. If you wanted to do this, we should have left at 5:30 this morning instead of 6. Did I leave you speechless?
No, I'm just not talking to you.
That's rude.
What?
I'm terrified right now.
Good for you. The G-forces are coming.
They are. We're in Missouri Valley, Iowa right now. We're en route for...
Feel those G-forces?
Yes. This is why I leave on time for things.
You said 6 o'clock. I left at 6 o'clock.
I didn't expect. Then there's no reason to drive like Mario Andretti. You don't know who that is. There's no reason to drive like Sarah Schmidt.
Do you really think I know who Mario Andretti is?
Oh my gosh. I am terrified. Okay, so remember that doctor's appointment I was whining about earlier in this video? That's what we're doing. We need to be down to Omaha, Nebraska by 8 o'clock. And
he will be.
We won't be checking the heart rate at this doctor's appointment, thank goodness.
You're such a dork. It's not that bad. I'm going 75.
It's not the fact of how fast you drive. It's the fact of how fast you get there.
I got things to do.
It's the 0 to 75 that terrifies me.
Kids on the bus. Slow the car down. Slow the car down. I don't see a bus, so I'm good.
This doctor's appointment is a pulmonologist.
Yes.
They just want to rule out that my lungs are fine. Yeah. I'll be back with you guys later. I can't concentrate on the road and talk at the same time.
You're so full of crap. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good, guys.
I am so happy my pain makes you laugh.
Oh, shoot.
You remember the whole driving thing I just told you guys I was terrified about? I'm leaning over getting stuff out of the bag. She smacks a bump because we don't slow down for curves apparently, and my head goes up and hits the headliner in a very ouch fashion, and she breaks out laughing, causing her driving to be even worse than what it was before. It's 7:12 in the morning.
I can't stop. I don't know why.
You have issues, woman. Issues. We're not even into the city yet. Slow down. Slow down.
I did slow down. What the heck do you want from me?
Slow.
How long do we have to be on here? That poor fox.
What?
That poor fox.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when the city builds into the wilderness.
Well, it's been here. This part of town has been here a long time.
Wilderness was here first.
So what exit are we taking on this?
I don't know.
You're so helpful.
I'll figure it out later. How long?
20 minutes to spare. But you got paperwork to fill out, so you gotta get going.
My appointment ain't till 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but you gotta get there early to fill out paperwork.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. My appointment's at 8. Now I sit and relax and try to calm myself down from my erratic driving atmosphere I was in for the last hour and a half.
You go do that.
Oh, I'm sitting right here.
Go!
Why'd you come down here if you're not going to go with
I'm
me?
going!
Hey,
Hey,
even a medical center knows where it's at. Caterpillar, baby. Yeah. We could hit the stop button, pull a Grey's Anatomy. Come on, baby.
there is no stop.
Oh, there's not. You know, this is the pulmonology thing. I probably should be walking up steps.
You're fine.
Am I? It's a big book.
It is a big book. It's good.
I don't want to get out. Honey. Hello. Why are these people so happy and spunky?
Because they're used to mornings.
That's silly. Who would be used to mornings?
Your wife.
You're not happy and spunky.
By the time I get to my schools, I am.
Well, you should be happy and spunky at night too, then.
Yeah, it's all about 8:30.
Is that the same book you were listening to?
Yeah. But you wouldn't let me listen.
Why do you need to read it too? So you listen and read?
Yeah. I listen to it while I'm driving, then I read it when I'm not.
Obsessed much?
No. It's really good.
Is it like 50 Shades of Grey good?
No.
50 Shades
Well,
of Grey, that was a good book.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
But you liked Divergent series, so.
Did you see how fancy that was?
She pushed a button and they went up yes.
That was really fancy.
Next one's going to be that big fast one, Kurt. Get ready and deep breath all the way in. Blast it. Keep on pushing. Push, 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 push. Still got some air squeaking out of there, buddy. Keep on squeezing for me. Up. Go ahead and come on. So the second you take any type of breath, it's just going to terminate everything. And, oh, you're really going to love that. Hold your cheeks like this. Because that'll make sense when I tell you why. When that valve shuts and you're trying to breathe on it, your cheeks will puff out.
And I want to hold them
And
in.
you have to brace them.
All right.
Otherwise, it'll throw the measurement off. But it is funny, though. All right. Yeah, here you go. All right, door closing. Oh, actually, you got another moment here. Hold those cheeks in for me. And let's start off with that faster breathing, okay? Not deeper, Kurt, just more frequent.
Hey. So, how are you at trying to end trucking careers?
I'm worried about you.
Perfectly fine. Breathing test, all those tests where I looked really goofy. Kind of were unpleasant, but I passed them all. And then the lady brought up sleep apnea. Yeah. We know what that does to trucking careers, don't we? So my lovely wife started asking questions, and I kept looking at her like, wife, quiet please. Wife, quiet please. Big thing you don't ever want to do is to agree to one of those if you do not need one. Now I think she's mad at me.
What?
What I'm saying is, I'm going to put you on camera one more time here before I wrap this up. Sleep apnea does not, you can truck with it. A lot of truck drivers have it.
Yeah, and I think it would be very helpful for you if you got tested for it, because I do think you have it.
Okay.
And then I think that you would sleep a lot better at night.
Okay. All right. There's a lot of things that factor into my sleeping, but we don't want to go into that because, well, I pull a refrigerated trailer.
I hear how you sleep. I hear your breath. There are times I am worried about you because of your breathing.
Okay.
Because
That's
it's
cool.
so sporadic and not normal.
That's cool. But just to let you know, you can be a truck driver and you can have that. But because in the comment section, there's going to be a lot that say it. That changes your CDL. There's a lot of stipulations, rules, and more guidelines and doctors.
And you don't think you could do all that and still have your CDL?
And I wouldn't be able to run the way I do. So, are we good now?
I guess.
Yeah, we're guessing. All right, that was my fun time down to the doctors to finish up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please throw a like down there or subscribe yet. But other than that, you guys stay safe, and as always, I will see you next time. Maybe, if she doesn't kill me off.
If I get you healthy.
Get me healthy.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I am healthy.
Because I do love you very much.
Did you not hear the fine gentleman tell me about my lungs?
And I am so glad. And I am so impressed.
Yeah, exactly. I was impressed too. I'm like, I can't ever breathe.
I'm so glad and I'm so impressed.
And he's like, wow, you can breathe good. I'm like, wow, really? Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.